Imagine walking into a room and everyone can't help but stare. That's exactly how Count Victor Lustig wanted it to be. He was like the king of swindlers, always doing things that were just a little bit out of the ordinary. For example, he'd show up at some fancy hotel in a limo driven by a Japanese chauffeur, because who expects to see a Japanese chauffeur driving a limo? It was exotic and strange, but Lustig made it work. He'd dress in the most expensive clothes you've ever seen, but always with something out of place on him, like a medal or a flower that didn't quite fit. When he was in hotels, he'd receive these telegrams all the time, one after another, and his chauffeur would deliver them to him. But here's the thing, they were all blank, completely fake. Yet Lustig would just tear them up with no big deal about it at all. He'd sit alone in the dining room, reading a huge book that looked impressive but wasn't actually interesting enough for anyone else. But people couldn't look away from him. They'd be like, "This guy is so mysterious and intriguing," and suddenly everyone wanted to be seen with this enigmatic aristocrat. It was like they were under some kind of spell. The thing is, Lustig knew exactly what he was doing. He was using the attention and fascination people had for him to lure them in, one by one, and before you knew it, he'd cleaned them out. So, what can we learn from this guy? Well, it turns out that people love mysteries and enigmas. They're fascinated by things they don't understand or can't explain. So, if you want to get attention, give it to them in spades. Make yourself an enigma, something people can't look away from. And that's the key to power court attention at all costs.